everyone. My name is Soham and I'm currently working as a software developer. As a developer, I often find myself stuck on tricky errors, spending hours debugging. Sometimes I turn to AI tools like ChatGPT or Google's Gemini to help me out. They are pretty impressive, but there's a catch. These AI tools, as smart as they are, can be a hassle when it comes to context. Every time I have a new doubt, I have to feed them the whole backstory of my project. And then, if I go back to an older version of my code, the AI still thinks I'm working with the latest one. Ugh, it's a mess. And that's exactly why I started this project. What if there was a service that constantly updated the context for my AI agent? Imagine this. Every time I have a doubt, the agent already knows the current state of my project. No more confusion, no more outdated context. Well, this is exactly the goal of this particular Daytona experiment. Let's now dive into how this project works. When a user creates a project, our AI agent service starts automatically running in the background. With continuous monitoring, the agent keeps an eye on the working directory, constantly checking for changes. It then intelligently guesses the tech stack of the project to tailor its understanding. By analyzing any available README files, it gains a high level understanding of the project. The agent then parses the scripts and the code files, extracting functions and code chunks. It then stores the file paths and function descriptions, leveraging docstrings when available. Finally, it generates embeddings for these code chunks and stores them in a vector database. With these embeddings in place, searching through the entire codebase becomes much more efficient. Instead of manually hunting down a bug hidden within a sea of files, we get an optimized search result. And here's the best part. Once we have these precise search results, we can feed them into existing AI agents. This not only enhances the response quality but also optimizes the context length, making interactions smoother and much more effective. Well, enough talk. Let's now see it in action. Over here, I have created a Streamlit application to provide a much more intuitive user interface. We start by pre-processing our codebase. First, we enter the root directory of our project and specify the project's name. Then, with a simple click on Preprocess Codebase, our AI agent begins extracting code chunks and generating their corresponding embeddings. For better contextual understanding, we also extract the project's tree structure. The AI agent generates these embeddings and stores them in a vector database. Once stored, we can perform optimized searches. If the project contains any main.py files, those are extracted as well for a more thorough analysis. Now, for the best part, we get to query our codebase in a much more efficient way. For this demo, I have included a helper file named db.py that connects to a MySQL database instance. Imagine this, I'm facing a problem connecting to my database. Let's type in this issue and see if our agent can correctly identify the code chunk responsible. As we see, our top results are now displayed. The issue was related to the database connection, and our agent has successfully pinpointed the method responsible. We also see other results ranked in decreasing order of relevance. With this information, we can now feed it into any existing AI tools to get a much more optimized solution to our issue. For the scope of this project, I have developed a custom code chunking method specifically for Python projects. While this method works well, there's definitely room for improvement. Additionally, instead of relying on third-party services like OpenAI for embeddings, we could utilize a locally trained model. This approach would be much faster and more lightweight. But the potential for enhancement doesn't stop there. We could integrate features like Watchdog to continuously monitor changes in the project directory and imagine a chat interface where the context memory is always up to date, making interactions even more seamless and efficient. In conclusion, this experiment is just the beginning of what could be a game changer for developers. By continuously updating the context of AI agents, we can drastically improve how we interact with these tools, making our workflow more efficient and less frustrating. This project opens up a world of possibilities, from refining code chunking methods to leveraging locally trained models and implementing real time monitoring features. The end goal: to create smarter, more responsive AI that truly understands the state of our projects. Thank you for watching, and if you're as excited as I am about this project, feel free to join the journey, share your thoughts, or even contribute to its development. Let's build something incredible together.